It is the road to reform. Louisville desperately trying to reduce violent crime and enhance trust in our police department. In part one of our series, our team traveled to New Orleans, showing you the similar issues facing both cities and the common avenue for reform. That's federal oversight. Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton are back in the Big Easy tonight, getting a glimpse into Louisville's future.
The city of New Orleans is paying upwards of $7 million a year to fund its consent decree. Louisville is looking at footing a very similar bill. The question, is it all worth it in the end?
This is where the famous jazz that New Orleans is known for started.
In the heart of the Treme neighborhood,
one of the oldest communities in New Orleans,
lies this center, draped in artwork and history.
The community leadership actually emanates from this spot here. Jerome Smith, one of the original freedom riders, decided this is where he wanted to put an institution for black youth in New Orleans.
Only appropriate.
We had town hall meetings.
It's the spot W.C. Johnson and other community leaders drafted their own blueprint.
We got their ideas, we got their input.
To end police brutality in the city.
It was an accomplishment that the people here in New Orleans was able to realize, and I hope and trust that the people of Louisville will be able to realize their dreams too.
The People's Consent Decree. That's what I'm holding right here.
Yes.
Signed ceremonially back in late 2010, it set the stage for the official contract the city now lives under.
To change the attitudes and behaviors of the New Orleans Police Department.
Overseen by the Justice Department, the consent decree required NOPD,
the problems in here are systemic,
to overhaul its policies and procedures, bolstering supervision.
For too long, the department was indifferent. These things were not secret. Anyone who lived here knew about it. The problem was you could not get accountability.
In the last 10+ years, well-known civil rights attorney Mary Howell has seen improvements.
They're way down on officer-involved shootings. We're way down on problematic high-speed chases.
NOPD has also adopted peer intervention programs, training officers to act the moment they see fellow cops stepping out of line.
Having it in the consent decree was essential.
Guaranteeing no retaliation.
Officers have embraced it. Big drop in the kinds of complaints from citizens.
The consent decree has spanned across multiple police chiefs, including Interim Superintendent Michelle Woodfork.
We had to change the culture here.
At the helm since December 2022.
It was a need for close and effective supervision. It was a need for better technology and to hold people accountable.
The consent decree has absolutely been a good thing overall.
Mike Pearlstein, an investigative reporter at our sister station, WWL-TV in New Orleans,
having covered a few evolutions of this police department,
notes a culture shift.
The police department I was covering in the 90s is not the same police department, not the same people.
Getting rid of the bad apples, resistant to reform.
And they would not think to see abuse by a fellow officer and not report it. Now it's part of the ethos of your department, which is a great thing.
A more constitutional police force, yes, but reducing crime, the #1 goal written in the consent decree, has been a failed initiative.
It's expensive, it's time consuming, and there are problems with police retention.
Has it affected morale?
I believe it has.
It's kind of like a vicious cycle.
A department hundreds of officers short now insists the very agreement designed to make the city safer has shackled their ability to do just that. With senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton, I'm Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
In part 3 of our series, the struggle to move forward, some believe the agreement now has reached a point where the costs are outweighing the benefits. Can Louisville avoid making the same mistakes? That's coming up tomorrow night at 6. We also have a full 30-minute special you'll only see right here on WHAS 11 News. That is coming this Thursday at 5:30.